Somebody getting over the weekend somewhere. Somebody doing something, right, huh? How you guys doing, huh? How we doing? It's your boy Dre Montez here, and welcome to Montez at Midday. High five, chest bump. Let's hug it out. Let's get it in here. Well, they call it Mondays for a reason, right? And I'm going to do my best to get over my Monday. I really am. But I want to give a shout out to these three ladies that host Thursday Night Football. Clarissa, Aaron, and Christina. When you see Thursday Night Football, you're going to know what I'm talking about. But other than that, happy birthday to you. Who out there celebrating a birthday? You? You back there. Happy birthday to you. There you go. We're going to get it in. Let's get in. Let's get it cooking. Before we get into this sports talk, there's a phrase that's been going around that is bothering me, that is causing some issues for me. I didn't feel like combing my hair today. Now you women know how I feel. But there's a phrase going on that I don't know who started it. I don't know where it came from. It's in the movies. It's in songs. It's in television shows. It's in your real friends' lives, especially right now as we're getting on a holiday season. People are dating people they shouldn't be dating. But this phrase is out there. They have their shit together. I take that phrase differently. The people that are saying it, the people that think they're entitled to this phrase being said about them, when people say to you, they have their shit together, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? Because I don't know what that means. I don't know what that phrase means. Because I thought the people that I knew that were entitled to this phrase, but I hear other people talk about them when they go to the bathroom. Apparently the people I thought deserve this phrase or entitlement don't deserve it. Then you have other people out here that think they deserve this entitlement. What does that phrase mean to you? Got they shit together. Especially in a relationship game. You ever heard somebody say to you that need to meet this person, they got their shit together? What does that mean? What does that mean when somebody says to you that person has their shit together? I mean, do they write like with great penmanship? Do they enunciate well? Is their vernacular fine? Do they go to work on time? They pay all their bills on time? They get along with their mama and daddy. They have a real best friend. None of their friends try to sleep with them. Do their kids really respect them? I mean, what does that mean when people say that guy or that lady has their shit together? I mean, that right there, because I don't think in 2020, none of us do. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell was on CBS Sunday morning, let the trumpets play. And most successful couples or people or a group or an organization, the first thing people say to them is, what is your secret? There is no secret, you dumbasses. They just figured it out. And Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell gave the greatest answer known to man yesterday. She said there is no such thing. When you know you like the person you want to be with, you like the person. She didn't say love. When you like the person you want to be with. Like. She didn't say love. And Kurt didn't say love. He laughed. And he said, I was thinking the same thing you were thinking there, Goldie. We're thinking way far past the horizon when it comes to relationships. Keep it simple. Keep it in the expectations of what you can do or when they can do. But on this whole thing, on the whole thing that has me baffled on this phrase that's going on, they have they shit together. But they know how to hide money well, porn, cheating, murder, bad credit. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. All the people that I know that I think that deserve the title of what's your secret, they fall through the shit. They went through it together. They went through the bad. They went through the good. They went through the optimistic part of the relationship. They got over the hump. But when it comes to that entitlement that men and women put out there, they have their shit together. Man, please. Nobody has their shit together. No. What Goldie and Kurt said was key. Fuck love. You got to like that person. Didn't Denzel say that in that movie? When his son said, Dad, why don't you like me? He said, like you? Who says I have to like you? Same thing. I just want to get that out there. Welcome to Montez at the Midday. It's your boy, Dre Montez, host of Who's to Blame, the podcast. Everybody doing good? You guys have a good weekend? Did you have a good weekend? You sure? You telling the truth? Okay, because I had a good weekend. Saturday was spectacular, by the way. College football fans, where you at? College football was different Saturday. I saw things that I had questions. How do you get sacked as a quarterback up the middle? You didn't see that guy coming? That happened a lot Saturday. Let me go on my notes. I got to write stuff down. But I saw that a lot. Like, what the HR puffing stuff is going on here? Like who believes in that? I'm like, wow. I'm like, let me get this straight. How in the hell does that happen if you get sacked up the middle in football? Whether it's youth, high school, college, or pro, when you get sacked up the middle, you didn't see that guy coming. So I saw a lot of that on Saturday, as well as bad fourth down conversions. But also I saw the Indiana Hoosiers. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? I think all Indiana fans this week, without telling anybody, should wear a red sweater and throw a chair in honor of Bobby Knight. Do it. Yeah. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Yeah. So let me get this straight. Indiana beat Sparty. Michigan got the living fuck beat out of them by Wisconsin. So on Saturday, I could probably be the only person that does this. I can't sit down on Saturdays. I between the 5 televisions, I'm standing up. I do like a roll call, pep talk prior to the games. I think I'm Al Pacino in Any Given Sunday. I think I'm Billy Bob Thornton in Friday Night Lights. I go around doing these different voices as I'm getting prepared for the game. As I'm getting prepared for the game and I see the outcome of Michigan, here's the first thing that popped in my head. John Harbaugh, Coach Harbaugh, wanted to call practice right after the game. And one of his team members or staff members said, Coach, the NCAA will not allow us to do it. Coach Harbaugh said, I don't care. We're going to practice. College football is just beyond the scoop and score. Beyond the hot cheerleaders that the cameraman points us to, it's the outcome of the game. You didn't expect that to happen. Come on. Nobody saw North Carolina and Wake Forest having a basketball score. Only thing you will miss when Antoine Jameson and Tim Duncan. 59 and 53 in football? North Carolina? And Wake Forest? Who thought they had it in them? It's a shift. There's a shift going on. There's a shift going on. The Golden Domers of Notre Dame, congratulations. You won. You beat Boston College. Going into that game, I had no idea beyond the game that it was called the Holy Game, the Holy War, because of the Catholicism of the both schools. I had no idea that Boston College felt as though they were failures because you couldn't get into Notre Dame, go to Boston College. That should be fuel to the fire right there. That's worse than the Catholics versus Convicts t-shirt when Notre Dame played Miami back in the day. If you know you play for an institution and you're being labeled as the kid that couldn't get into the school you're playing against, we're playing. But Boston College did not come with it at all. I tell you who did come with it. Them Florida football Gators. Did you see that 63? What's my favorite number, kids? 63. I'm not saying we're going to win the national championship. I'm not saying my quarterback is going to win the Heisman. All I'm saying, on Saturday, somebody around the country said, Florida did what? How many points they scored? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's where we at right there. Yeah, buddy. It's right there. But I still think Coach Harbaugh tried to get in trouble when he tried to call practice out of the game. Hey, shout out on the local region. In the local region, shout out to the gym teacher. I want to say at Crestwood Elementary, Mr. DC. Man, Mr. DC, Teacher of the Year. Check that brother out. From the hood. From the hood. From the hood. Teacher of the Year. At Crestwood Elementary, he's the PE teacher. He's a little unorthodox up here in the head in his teaching remedies, but he gets it through to the kids. So congratulations to him right there. Well, let's get on to what happened yesterday. It was Man Cave Sunday. As soon as I walked through the door, I almost get kicked out. True story. All because of this. There was only a certain amount of games on the 11 o'clock hour, 12 o'clock hour yesterday due to the Masters. There were no games on CBS at 11 o'clock due to the Masters. All I said to the Man Cave president, what you expected was the Masters. He said, Dre, you keep that shit up, you're going to leave here. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. I had nothing to do with that schedule. That was already done in its place. Already done. But then after that, shots fired. So on Saturday night on ESPN, there was a boxing match. I'm not a boxing fan. Not since they set up Mike Tyson and that whole Robin Givens shit, that whore and that bitch in fucking Indianapolis that lied about that rape. Don't get me started on that. They set up Mike Tyson, bottom line. So I don't watch boxing anymore. The Man Cave president is a huge boxing fan. So I said, hey, I'm going to watch the boxing match on Saturday. I watched the match on Saturday. Lo and behold to me on that first match before the Crawford fight, wow. They stopped the fight. There was some controversy. They were talking about a headbutt. I'm legally blind watching it on a, what's that, a 48 and a 43. I'm watching it side by side. What headbutt? What are they talking about? As more and more I get intrigued, this shit has taken 37 minutes to figure out what happened during the fight. So the end result, the ref said, we don't know what happened. Nothing happened. The fight never happened. So boom, no decision. To me, the champion, the guy hit in the eye, lost the fight. So the great debate at the man cave yesterday was he got poked in the eye with a boxing glove. With a boxing glove. And the man cave president said, you can't do that. If you poke somebody in the eye, they're going to stop the fight. So let me get this straight. Of all the soccer matches I've been to, all the soccer games I've seen, if someone get kicked in the shin, do they stop it? If someone loses their helmet in hockey, do they stop it? If a bug flies in somebody's eye in a batter's box, is that pitch still allowed or not? Or are they going to say no pitch, a bug can't? That's all I'm saying. I think boxing on Saturday night, that first fight before Crawford, fucked up. There is no way in the hell. No way. There is no explanation for what they did. None. Even it's Monday morning, I'm still not seeing the outrage I need to see from the people that are into boxing. There's no way that happened. You trying to tell me my hand taped up, you're going to put a glove on me, I intentionally figure out a way to maneuver my hand to use that part of the glove to intentionally poke you in the eye. Get the fuck out of here. Let's get on to football. The NFL yesterday. Pittsburgh Steelers. These Steeler fans are coming out of nowhere. They're just all through my page. How about them Steelers? Dre, I told you them Steelers were real. I haven't heard from you in 5 years, but now you want to tell me about the Steelers? See, them fans I be tickled about. These fans that keep it to themselves, they're closeted sports fans. Come out the closet. If that's your team, root for them. You see what I'm wearing on my head? As bad as we played yesterday, as horrible as my quarterback is, I wish the fuck would go back to Mizzou as bad as we is. I hate our quarterback. I'm still rocking with my Broncos. I'm still going to rock with them. So you can't come out of the closet all of a sudden saying you're a football fan or this your team and all that. No, I'm not going to give you those props. No. But Pittsburgh, good job. I think the happiest man this Monday morning is Mason Rudolph. He didn't want that starting job. He didn't want that responsibility of being the guy that lost the game when Pittsburgh was going for the undefeated season right there. You got mossed, brought to you by DeAndre Hopkins. Golden Tate, that's how you catch a ball in the end zone at the end of a game without the NFL refs taking 22 minutes to decide the outcome of the game. That right there is how you catch a ball in the end zone. What does Chris Berman always tell us? Knock it down. You cannot defend the high altitude pass, the Hail Mary. You must knock it down. I don't get it. What do you do at the strip club when you see a big booty chick on a stripper pole? Do you walk away or do you tip her? You tip her. What do you do when you see the ball coming at high altitude in the end zone? Knock it down. Not today's NFL player. Epic fails this weekend. On the collegiate level, we saw blitzes up the middle and the quarterback didn't see it. Going for it on fourth down within two, failing. The NFL did the same thing yesterday. Epic fails yesterday. But I give high salutes to D-Hop. DeAndre Hopkins. Do you think the former coach of the Houston Texans friends are talking to him? As that guy you traded? I bet JJ for what? was doing his best Latrell Sprewell moment yesterday. Imagine himself choking the shit out of his coach for disassembling the team. When you give me nothing, I can give you no results at all. Cam Newton and the New England Football Patriots beat what Man Cave member Devin, Preacher Man, rag arm quarterback, Action Jackson, Lamar Jackson. That's what he calls him. Lamar Jackson is in a funk. We've talked about this on my podcast. Once they figure you out in the NFL, you're done. You have 1 year to pull off the uniqueness, the wow moment that I haven't seen that before. Let's look in years past. Let's just look back the past 10 years. The following year, does it work? No. You have 1 year to pull off whatever you're trying to pull off. And right now, the Baltimore Ravens are confused. We know he can run. We know Lamar Jackson can run. So if you stop the run, what do you got to do, kids? Show he can throw the ball, Daddy. Is that happening right now? No, it's not right now at all. Why? The Rams, the only team to give Russell Westbrook and Sierra fits. Yeah, I brought his wife in this shit. Yeah, because I don't think she came to the damn game. Maybe she should have worn one of them outfits from the video back in the Disney. Maybe she needs to start cooking. Cooking. But the Rams have him. What he's now, 7-10 against the Rams lifetime? Randy Moss told everybody how to beat Jalen Ramsey. Stop and go. Because Jalen is eyeing the quarterback. DK, first game against Jalen last year, he won 48 and 78 in 2 catches. Why didn't Seattle pick up on this and realize what the weakness is? There's no way the fans should be smarter than the damn people that are getting paid all this money. If I'm listening to this, if I'm watching this, what are you doing to make your dollars? Call Larry A. Williams, attorney at law, if your football team got absolutely destroyed, because mine did. I'm filing charges. The way Drew Lock looked yesterday, the back of his jersey looked like a 2-year-old's diaper with shit all over the place. He looked bad, discombobulated, had no idea where he's at. I think he's on drugs. I think he's taking something. There's no way an NFL quarterback plays that bad. And I saw Austin Davis play for the Rams. There's no way an NFL draft pick, that high of a pick, that's a position player at the quarterback position, plays that bad. There's no way. I don't want to hear about moves. I don't want to hear about the weapon he's given. No. At some point, you must be what, kids? A man. Did he do that yesterday? Did he show you anything to build on as a quarterback hopeful? Did he show you anything to be proud of the college institution that he came out of, known as Mizzou? No. I hate when Mizzou players come to Denver. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else, please. Because I live here don't mean I have to root for you. I hated that dude since the hype came out about him about high school. He had one good game in his junior year of high school, and it blew up his hype. It blew up the hype. Give a fuck how tall he is. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit he's that tall? I had Brock Osweiler, who was the tallest quarterback in NFL history. He could see into the secondary. What can he do, kids? Not play quarterback. John Elway, you're my man. You're my heart. Fell in love with you in 1981. But this has got to stop. You and Michael Jordan got to figure something out. We're not good at judging talent or hiring the talent to get us over the hump. You're not going to find another MJ. You're not going to find another goddamn John Elway. Let's just stop. Let's just be real. Let's build a team like most people do. Defense, get the weapons you need on offense to justify the quarterback's needs. Can we do that, please? Please trade Drew Lock or let him slip on somebody's shoe or toy in the house over the holiday weekend and break, tear his ACL, and he goes in broadcasting. I could do that. Because Mizzou is known for what? Journalism. There you go. Mizzou is not known for putting out quality football players. No, not at all. Stop. Let's just stop this nonsense. All Mizzou football players, go into politics and journalism. Stop trying to play football. When you live in a town where a majority of the kids go to the local college, it kind of hurts because you already know they ain't going to be shit. You're not going to be shit. So stop it. Go away. Go somewhere else and be shit in that town. We already know what you were through your whole life in high school, and now you're going to go to college here. Now we got to see professional shit. Go somewhere else. Just leave my team. Leave them. I'm okay with my team sucking ass, but I'm not okay with my team ruining my weekend. I'm quite sure I'm not the only one that's at work right now that somebody is reminding them what their college football team did on Saturday or their NFL team did on Sunday, and you really just want to punch the motherfuckers in the face. I tell you what, do it. Go ahead. Hit Todd. He deserves it. Hit him. Knock him out. That's it right there. Before I get out of here, there's something that came up in the Masters that all seriousness brought it true to light to me. Whether in daily life, your professional life, or whatever it may be, this one thing comes up. The why. We question everything. Everything, the process, the mechanics, the route, the day, the objectivity. We question everything. But once you figure out the why, everything is a whole lot better. When you figure out the why, don't question the why, but when you figure out the why, it makes it a whole lot better. You see things so much clearer. It's like putting Clear Seal on your skin back in the day for you people that had pimples back in the day. It's like putting eye drops in your eye to get that better clarification of vision. That's what the why is, figuring out the why. And when most athletes and most professional people figure out the why without telling you, they see things much clearer. It's like a clarification type thing. You can't explain it to nobody. It's like, wait a minute. Did I just figure out the why? Stop questioning why this happened to you. Why didn't it happen to you? But question and figure out the why moment. Figure out the why. Stop questioning the situation. Stop evaluating the situation that you're in. But when you figure out the why, it's like the first time I put a damn, I want to say a Snickers with my coffee. Nobody told me about that. That's what the why is into right now. This is way beyond attacking the process, feeling the moment, getting the justification of the day. But when you figure out the why, and I think most successful people that we know and follow and tend to tell our friends about and family members about, they figured out the why without even telling you. But you kind of know it. You can look at them and tell You know what? This motherfucker figured out the why. When you figure out the why, just figure out the why to make it much better. I'm in the midst right now of watching the Kennedys documentary. I'm in episode 2, and it's jaw dropping. I don't know if there will ever be another family like the Kennedys. The way the dad wanted to run this family and the women were on board. How many people can run their household and your wife or your mom or your aunt, your grandmama on board with the way you're going to run the family? They all on board. What you do. They all on board the way you're going to raise the boys. They all on board the way the wife going to raise the girls. And the wife is all on board in the way that your husband told you to raise the girls. Who's on board? You don't have that no more. There's conflict. I'm in the middle of watching this. I'm in episode 2, I do believe. I think there are 14 episodes. I want to see what this Kennedy family about. I want to see. Just saying. But if your football team got absolutely destroyed over the weekend, don't forget to reach out to Larry A. Williams, attorney at law. I'm suing my team this weekend. I think DeAndre Hopkins just caught another touchdown. This time, 5 people over him. The Denver Broncos' whole team back of the jersey was dirty. Not the front, the back. I blame it on our coaching. Who gets a coaching job at 61 years old for the very first time in the NFL? Who's going to believe in that guy? Get the fuck up out of here. Get up out of here. He got to go. But what coach do I want? I just don't want to fire the guy without having a backup plan. Who's out there? We can't go out and get Byron Leftwich. We can't afford. No, we can't go out there and get that. No, that's not a doable thing. I tell you what is doable. Denver getting Dak Prescott. That's doable. Bye-bye, Drew Lock. Bye. See you later. Maybe he should go work with Tyler Hansborough. Tyler Hansborough, David Lee, and Drew Lock should open up a store together. I know they made it to the league and made money, but have they really done any fucking thing ever at all? No. There's no way in the hell anybody that gave Drew Lock some pussy in college is proud seeing him play. Girls, speak up. Or maybe guys. I'm going to stick with my team through this whole situation. We're going to lose every game, and we're going to get Dak Prescott next year. Von Miller coming back. We're going to get a new coach. And we're going to see what's going on. Other than that, I'm looking forward to Wednesday night. You know why? You get to see NBA players get drafted. What does that mean? A total shit show. You get to see guys' girlfriends, baby mamas, they mama, they real mama, they aunt, the uncle that can't dress, the dude that raised them, the bitter daddy. Oh, God, it's all going to be on TV. Wednesday night, the NBA draft will be on television near you. I think I've said I was going to say, during this pandemic, lockdown, the countdown, the lockdown, countdown, the lockdown, about to leave, about to hit up the local bar because we're on shutdown out here in the county. Can't go no more tomorrow. We're on lockdown. I got enough movies. We got enough video games. And we have our own entertainment. But today I got to get out there and see these people. Not combing my hair today. I'm gonna be like a woman. When y'all put that little bun in y'all hair with that bullshit, which I hate, when they just put their hair up there in that little thing, oh, that drives me fucking nuts. Laziness. So I'm gonna be lazy today. I'm not combing the fro today. We going out like this today. We going out like this. There you go. I'm gonna be lazy with the hair today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and check out Who's to Blame the podcast sometime. Wherever you listen to your podcast at, iTunes, Spotify, who knows? Check it out. The latest episode 443, is out there. We're going to do our Jay-Z later on today. The 444. We'll get it in. But until then, get on with your day. I can't believe the Broncos lost to the Raiders. And I actually got a ride home by my Uber driver. I was a Raider fan, Devin, preacher man. Well, as they say in the hood, I'll holler at you later. And I tell you what, don't forget to appreciate the details of the day. Most important advice I can give you. All right, kids, enjoy. And thanks for tuning in to Montez at Midday. Peace.